Well, hello, I'm Alex, and today I've got an idea for making zines. So you can use this simple zine format to develop a daily practice. It's small, it's little, you can take it with you anywhere you go. It's perfect for prompts, and it's perfect for when you don't have time. You know how I'm always saying, it's easy to spend a few minutes a day in creative play. I'm sure some of you are like, well, it's easy for you to say you're an artist. So, I'm making these videos for you to take play breaks with me. This is your creativity timeout, baby. Just grab whatever supplies you have on hand, work alongside me, don't worry. I'm keeping this no fuss fabulous, easy peasy. Go ahead, check it out. Welcome back to Daily Play with Zines. Today we're messing around with collage, and today's theme is collage bugs. So the previous videos were about collage squares, then we did collage cutouts, and today we're going to play with this fun little idea of making collage bugs, fantastical creatures, and we'll be repurposing a lot of the shapes we've already cut. If you need a refresher on collage fodder, there's a video called How to Make Collage Fodder, and the second half of that video gives you some ideas for basic shapes. We're starting with a zine made of this sort of brown craft paper. If you need to watch a video to see how to fold a zine, go ahead and watch that video, which is called How to Fold a Zine. And let's get going here. So, I thought I could make two bugs in this video because it's such a simple idea, and I think you're gonna love it. Now, I wanted, before I forget, to share the inspiration for the collage bugs is from a book, a children's book called Whose Is That Creepy Crawly? By Carmen Queralt. Okay, and there's just want to share two pictures with you here. Here, it's so easy to appreciate the collage here and the basic shapes that I've been talking about so far. So for the wings, we could use strips, we could use petals or drops. So if you remember, I refer to these basic shapes that all come out of squares that have been cut down as drops and petals and stones and triangles and bridges and rainbows, the positive and the negative. The negative being what's left over after you cut the shape out. So here's all positive, but I want to make one using some negative shapes too. All positive shapes here. All kinds of irregular shapes for the body, but you can imagine that there's a lot of these sort of bowl or cup shapes, and they might be sort of elongated. So you could see this is squat and this is more elongated. We've got drops and petals, and the thin strips can be the feet, and you could cut them down and make them look like little legs. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. So my favorite picture of all is this one. So if you happen to have some black paper and you make your zine out of black paper, I think that would be really fun. So we've got this elongated shape, which could be like a squashed bowl shape. We've got thin strips. The thin strips can show up again as the nose, there's the antennas, and we've got drops and petals for the wings. So that's what we're going to go with here. So I just wanted to show you the inspiration. I've gone ahead and grabbed some of the shapes that I already cut out from previous videos, which were from this pile, but I've also grabbed new bits from my collage fodder here. And let's see if we've got time to make 2. So your objective is to create 1 collage bug every day. So focus on 1 page of your zine and make a bug. So the basic shapes here. We need something to be the head. We need something to be the body. And we need the wings. So if I wanted to repurpose these guys, I could turn that into legs. This could be a wing. This could be a body or a head. Maybe it's a body. So if I wanted to make some more wings, maybe it would be fun to make a few more drops like this. Those could be fun wings. This could be a fun wing too. So now I've got 3. I'm going to want at least 4, if not 6. This could be a fun body, so I'm just going to cut it like that. I'm wondering, here I've got a negative shape. I'm wondering if there's any way I can play with that. And here I've got a negative shape. I'd like to include those. Not exactly sure how, but I've got some pretty colored paper. Let's see, I haven't used this guy yet. This guy could be a body, so I wonder if I could use that as a body. And I'll leave this here as an extra. So if this is a squat little guy, or do I want it to be a bug like this? We don't have a lot of space here. What do I need to make my little guy here? I just need some wings. So the body gets the wings. And then I want some feet. Actually, the fact that this keeps opening is making all my bits fall off. Oops. I don't know what happened there. Okay. That's better. So this is really thick paper, and the fact that it keeps wanting to bounce open is making my fodder fall off, just making it really hard to make this cute little composition here. Let's see. Legs. So let's imagine, should I use colored paper or should I use little stripes? Okay, I'm gonna cut a strip out of here. And let me just show you really quickly. So we can make 2 sets of legs here. They're gonna be really long though. All right, so to make a little leg with a little foot, all you do is cut into it like that. Does that make sense? So I'm cutting a strip that's shorter than the strip itself. So let me show you that with some brighter colored paper. So I've got a rectangular-ish piece of paper. I want to cut 2 legs out of it. I make 2 strips, so I cut it down the half. Cut it in half, and now out of each strip I'm going to make a little foot by cutting out a thinner strip out of the length of that and leaving the bottom part so that it looks like a foot. Alrighty, well I think I'm ready to go here. Just make a little space here, so grab your glue stick. Again, for all these videos, all we need is our fodder, a glue stick, some scissors, and some scrap paper so that you don't get your table or desk dirty. And what do you think? You think I could get those legs in there? Now you can put the legs behind or you can put the legs in front. Or maybe I'll just do 3 legs just because I think that's funnier. And let's see. I think I will do 4 legs, but I'll make one of them really fat. Okay, something like that might be better. And then, you know what I was just thinking? I want to use this negative, but I'm going to cut it in a way that it includes the nose. So that will help me. So if I left this little bit sticking out, could that work as the nose? And then what could I use as the eye? I could repeat one of the colors I've already used. What is this? This is a stripe. You know what? I'm actually going to use this guy. So instead of trying to cut out a circle, I'm going to use something that already has a circle. Alright? And then as the antenna, and now we're getting kind of small, so you don't have to go this small. But as the antenna, maybe I could repeat this. Repeat these 2. Alright, I think I have everything I need. Let me move these a little bit up so I don't get confused. Okay, what's the first thing I'm going to put down? Well, I'm probably going to put this head down first because I may run out of room if I don't put it down first. I may not leave myself enough space. It's really hot and my glue stick is just melting, unfortunately. Okay, I do want to leave a little bit of space though for the antennas. Now you know what you could do? You could take a marker and draw some of these details in if it's getting too small for you. So then I would say the next bit is the body. Do the wings here. So these are just drop shapes. So I've got a cup or a bowl shape, a negative of a cup or a bowl shape, 2 drops or petals, whatever you like to call them. I think I didn't leave myself enough space here. So I've got lots of overlapping going on. I could have cut that down smaller now that I think about it. Let me go ahead and put the little eye in here. And let's get those legs going. Oh my God, everything is sticking. One leg. Now I could have glued them underneath the body, but I forgot, so they're gonna go on top, which means I need to trim them a little bit here. Otherwise they're going to be too long, I think. Let's do the next one. So I'm going to alternate with the pinks so that they're not together, but this doesn't really matter, does it? The big fat one at the end. I've got 3 little strips here. What do I want to use as antennas? Maybe these two. What do you think? Now I'm going to loosen that up here. Let's see. Like this. And like that. Or like that. So cute. Alright, are we going to do this and this? Or this and this? What do you think? I'm attracted to the blue. So let's do the blue. Yeah, so let me just show you how this turned out. And remember that if you've got lots of little bits, you can repurpose or cut smaller. It's always helpful to have them in a way that you can rifle through them and choose. We're dealing with really simple shapes here. We're dealing with the, let's go to this page. We're dealing with what could be the head, so like a circular shape. The drops or the petals that make up the wings. Another circular shape for the body if you want it. I've been using these sort of squat cup shapes, and then whatever strips you want to add to the head or to the body as legs. If you want to add a nose. And then please remember, you could grab some markers and do a lot of these details with markers. So if you don't want to deal with sticking on teeny weeny bits, you don't have to. You could use a marker. So I'm debating. Okay, let me just go one by one real quick, and then I'm going to open it up. I was debating showing it to you open, but then some of them will be upside down. So let's just do this one by one. Okay, let me go ahead and open it. It's really fun to see it that way. So this is the one I made in the video, and the rest I made separately. Okay, I hope you had fun taking this tiny play break with me. Be honest, it was super easy. You know, when it comes to your creativity, it's never about what you're making. It's about how you feel while you're making it, right? Okay, I've got lots more videos on my YouTube channel here, so subscribe, stay tuned, play, play, play. Come back and get your daily dose of make stuff feel good energy. Thank you so much for